Hi guys, welcome to another live. It's what should I say? It's not a usual live for me, usual night for me to be here on a live. So it's just that sometimes things happen. There's certain coincidence, and certain things. You just let me get on and do a live. So I want to thank you guys. As I say, it's not my usual night, but things work ad hocly. And so tonight I'm here. Welcome to you. Let's gonna be waiting until we have a couple more people joining. I just want to say big up to everyone tonight. I'm not sure if we're gonna have a whole lot of folks on this live tonight, guys. You know this. I'm kind of dressed in a little different way tonight. Tonight I'm a cowboy. Yeah, I'm from Texas. I'm from Texas. Oh my God, I have my hat on and my jeans coat and all of that. So a little bit of unusual dressing, not my typical dressing, but I thought I'll just since it's a night where it's not a usual night, let me be very unusual in an unusual night in terms of my attire. Welcome to you guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'm hoping that as we get on here tonight that will definitely have some great interaction, great conversation, and input into this particular subject. And I'm hoping that I might have some YouTubers, persons who are actually YouTubers and content creators joining tonight and give us some perspective. I'm going to open the platform to anyone or if you're a content creator. And based on our title, you want to share something and to just help somebody and just, clear up somebody's doubt or strengthen someone in this YouTube street, you are welcome to this platform. It's your platform, it's our platform. We're here to help each other. The title, as it says, guy, is YouTube for everyone. How stressful can it be? Simply, it can be very stressful, and it is not for everyone. Although probably everyone might not want to be a YouTuber, but everyone that may come across a successful YouTuber may want to be a YouTuber, not realizing all the hard work and the dedication, the time, and the effort. So we're going to be going into that tonight, and we're going to be kind of pinpoint certain facts and certain individuals who have been very successful, and we talk about what allowed them to be a successful YouTuber. Some of the things, and as I said, the platform is open to anyone who is a content creator. You're a YouTuber, whether you are young in the business or you're older, have more years and experience. Definitely, just let me know. The platform will be open, and you can come on in and share your experience, share in this great interaction tonight. Yes. So welcome to everyone, guys. Let me see. We have 4 people on in the live right now. Just let me know who you are, where you're watching from, and as usual, please like the video. Please, as you come on, just give a like, thumbs up to the live stream, and let's interact. Let's participate as a family. I'm not going to be taking a lot of your time. I'm just going to be here for the usual 1 hour, and God permits, and how depends on how things go. Because sometimes you come on here for an hour, and then the thing gets so hot and spicy and nice, you may overrun your time. So thank you guys for sharing tonight. Welcome to the live. Please let me know where you're watching from, and please give the live a like. All right, please do. I'm begging you. For real, I got 2 likes already. 4 people, 2 likes. I have all right, Alana too. Blessed says hello. Bless. Thank you for being here. Alana too. I think the first time I'm seeing this name. Are you been watching my live? Let me know how, if this is your first time or you've been watching, because a lot of folks who will watch, they will not identify themselves, but they support me from the background. Guys, I appreciate you. You know how it thing go. You make the numbers. So thank you, Alana, too, for joining this live tonight. And really, I said I have been watching. Oh my Lord, have His mercy. Thank you so much. And guys, it makes me feel good that it must be something that's positive and something that is educational and motivational while you're here, something that is substantial while you keep watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. I saw the thing go. I appreciate it. So, guys, if you happen on the replay or whenever to run into this live, this video, my channel, so welcome, Alanatu. Um, I just want to say thank you so much, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and just help us grow in this YouTube space. And my regular folks who all the time have been here through thick and thin, the storm, the rain, the sunshine. You know how I love you guys, and I really appreciate it. And your comments, your participation, and your support will not go unnoticed. And I give God thanks for you. All right. I am subscribed. Oh, thank you so much, Alanatu. Thank you. Where are you watching from? Let's know your location, where you're watching from. Welcome. Thank you so much for the support. Really do appreciate it. Thank you. Just let us know where you're watching from, your geographical location. So from Florida, big up to the Sunshine State in Florida. Really do appreciate you. Are you a YouTuber or a content creator? Because we're going to be going into certain aspect of content creation and the whole sphere of YouTube. As you see the topic tonight, the title is YouTube for everyone. And that's like a two-part series, is YouTube for everyone? And then how stressful can it be? Oh, yes, a small one. Thank you so much. I'm small too. So we are small, we'll be growing together. So guys, as my moderator comes, I'll have them share your link up here. If you can share your link so we can subscribe to your channel, right? This what this channel is all about, is to help each one of us grow in this space. As a young YouTuber, I know you'll be going places. It takes a lot of dedication and consistency. I learned from, or I was inspired by the best. I am Marwa. Marwa to the world, for real. Marwa has been my motivator. He has been my inspirational figure who has actually get me involved into the YouTube space, and I love it because he has the right concept. Let me fix my hat. He has the right concept, guys. We have 6 people. I know some of my usual supporters, they not expecting me to be on here, but somehow they might get a notification and they may join us later on. So thank you guys for those of you who are being here. We have 6 people on the live, and some, as I said, watching incognito. I thank you so much. Let me just check something out here, guys, just to see what's going on here. And I want to emphasize how happy I am being able to come on here to share with you guys tonight. And as I said, we're going to be going into this systematically. We're going to be going into this with 1 second. And we're going to take it step by step. And 1 second, let me just look at something here, guys. All righty. 1 second. All right, cool, no problem. We are going to go into this step by step. We are going to point out areas. Janet Fuse in the house, my friend from New Jersey. Hey, Janet, welcome. I am Janet says, I would like to give you some things, but know what happened is going on now with me. All right, not a problem. Really appreciate the thought. Really do appreciate the thought, Janet, and the support you've been on here, my lives, and commenting on my videos and all that. Really do appreciate the thought. Oh man, it's good to have you here tonight, Janet, and hope that everything works out in everything will work out in the future, and you have great recovery. All right, thank you so much. So guys, let's look at the topic. Is YouTube for everyone? It is self-explanatory. The question, is YouTube for everyone? No, it is not for everyone. And there are a number of reasons why it is not for everyone. Because first of all, when some people get into YouTube, you know, you're so welcome, Janet. When some people get into YouTube, they may have seen somebody on the YouTube street doing things, and it looks like, oh, it's a nice thing to do. It is easy. It is great. It's rewarding. And when they get into YouTube, then they understand that it's not an easy road. Because one of the things that one must understand is that getting into YouTube, it takes hard work and consistency. And there are going to be a lot of times where you don't feel like doing that. You don't feel like doing a content creation, you don't feel like doing a video. You get fed up because then again, the result is not coming as you expect it to. You know what I mean? Not getting the views. Because even me right now, not getting the views I should be getting, but I'm trying, I'm still in it, I'm still encouraging myself. Because if I had sometimes look on the result, I would say, oh my God, me can't bother, you know. But there it comes. This is when consistency comes in and determination, and you're focused. Yeah. So YouTube is not for everyone. As I said, I would love one of our experienced content creator YouTuber will, once they get in here, I'll invite. As a matter of fact, let me copy the link and put it up here so it can be there that persons can click on it once they come in here, and bring them into studio so they can help pass on certain knowledge that will be beneficial to all of us, as a matter of fact, because it doesn't matter how long we're doing it or how great we are. We need to learn something, because we are in the process of learning, because we can never stop learning. Every day is something new. It doesn't matter how well we are learned and informed. There's something that we don't know that, you know, sometimes the knowledge we receive comes from a very simple person. You wouldn't expect that that person will be so knowledgeable, and you learn. So we're not here to look down on anyone, whether you're young in it or you're old or whatever. We are all in this thing together to grow together. So the question, is YouTube for everyone? No, it's not. Although a lot of people may think it is. They look at the finer part of it, you know, the result. They watch people progressing, and it seems like it's an easy thing. So it's not for everyone. And the other part of the question is, how stressful can it be? Guys, it can be stressful. For real. It's like YouTube is like any other job. It's like you're employed. It's like any other job. You're working at certain establishment. You're expected to be there on time. You're expected to leave on time. You're expected to take your lunch break. You're expected to work and do what you have to do. You know what I mean? So there are criteria, there are requirements, there are standards, and it's the same thing with YouTube. It's nothing different. YouTube requires a discipline, and not many of us have that discipline or will display that discipline as we supposed to. You know, we're just probably 50% and all that. So the results is not coming as it should. And I'm going to tell you, persons who with different kind of expectation, don't watch an ad before coming in. Big up, big up. Thank you, RN2 CEO. Blessed, blessed, blessed. Yes. So it can be stressful, and there's a lot of things that can cause one to feel stressed about YouTube Street. Because as I said initially, when we all start off YouTube, we were like, yeah, if we don't have a GoPro camera, we have our own camera. And we start, and we may do a couple of videos and we feel good. But in the learning, in the process of starting, there's some timidity. You're kind of timid, and and all of that. And so it's good to make your mistakes. Nothing wrong in making mistakes, right? Nothing wrong in making your mistake, because making mistakes, you're going to grow, right? Mistake is a part of growth and development, right? So nothing wrong. And the reason why I'm saying that, I have Alana too here, who is a young upcoming YouTubers. So this will go for you. You know something. God is good. I was struggling today. Say, do a live or not do a live? And I was like, if I do a live tonight, what I'm going to talk about, what I'm going to talk about. There are so many things I could talk about, but I don't know if I want to. Things like Yabo Hanse, which I might be going there in a few. Yabo Hanse, Mawa, this, that, and what the shenanigans that's going on. And I wasn't feeling the oomph. I wasn't feeling it. So I said, Lord, what am I going to talk about? And then this is a thought that came to me. Is YouTube for everyone? And I type it in and I do a follow-up question. How stressful can it be? As I said, we're going to delve into that tonight to help each other. So it's so happened that that topic came, that title, and we have Alanato here as a young YouTuber, which we're going to pass on certain information. I know he's going to be blessed by it because he must be going through the phase like every one of us have gone through that phase in YouTube. Because as we said, we look at the bright picture, look at the greenness, look at everything, not realizing how stressful and how it can be. All right. Okay. So it is stressful. And oh, my wife in the house, bless up, bless up, bless up, hon, bless up, Kathy, bless up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Right. So we go back to jump back. YouTube is not for everyone. It is not for everyone. All right. Some people started and for the for a couple videos and all that, were very happy. But as soon as the hard work started to set in, because the hard work comes with consistency. The hard work comes with, as Mara said, 2 videos a day. But some people came to 2 videos a day because it left to how you are. You're working, you're doing other things, so you cannot do 2 per day. Probably you can do 1. You could do 3. It depends on your schedule and how busy you are in other areas of your life. You know what I'm saying? But at least you develop that consistent characteristic, and it you just want to do what you have to do consistently. All right. Number 2, you can't be that consistent and you're not seeing the results. It's gonna say you're gonna feel, brethren, there are times when you're gonna feel like, I don't feel like doing a video. I don't feel like doing something. It happens to me. Even right now, sometimes it happens to me. It's a natural thing. It's a natural thing that will happen to any one of us. Sometimes you don't feel like it's just like work. Sometimes you don't feel like going to work. And some people call out from them job. Yeah, because you don't feel like. It's a human thing. Yeah, it's a human thing. And it has that kind of reaction. You don't feel like. But then again, when you don't feel like, probably that's when it would have been your best video. When you kind of muster the courage. And that's going to be probably your best day. You know what I'm saying? It's like going to work. I don't feel like going to work today. Probably sell a car and sort of feel like, and the day you don't feel like, and you go, that's when you may make you sell a car. So that's how it depends, because everything has a challenge, and your challenge as not to do something. But when you build up the courage, the consistency, the resilience, and you go out there and you're going to see the reward, beautiful reward. And you say, my God, look how many want to do this, look how many want to do that, and look what happened. The results are there. So that's why I say YouTube is not for everyone. Because some people start YouTube and their perception, their thought process is that I'm going to get rich overnight. In a month, in 2 months, in 3 months, in 4 months, YouTube is going to be sending me a lot of money. That's a no. That's a no. It's if we notice, if we look at it, most YouTubers who are very successful, it is over a period of years, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. That's over a period of years. So now they have put in the work, and now it is, sending them the rewards and the results, the successful results and the money and everything, right? So it's not for everyone. If you don't have courage, if you don't have consistency, if you don't have the mind, the discipline, it's not for you. It's not for you, right? As I said, how stressful can it be? It can be stressful to the point where you're burnt out. You're burned out. You're burned out so much. And between not for everyone and the stress to be burnt out. And that's why we have so many YouTubers get negative. They start talking negative things, yes? Because, oh, if I go negative, that's the easy way out. That's the easy way. Let me be negative. Let me be nasty in my comments. Let me just curse people out. Let me just do this. And I tell you something, sometimes if you look at it, the negativity, the gossip, those are things that people want to hear, the pasa and all of that. But how sustainable that is. Because as sooner or later, nobody want to hear it again because they have heard it so much and they are full of it. And there's no new information that is sustainable, educational, inspirational, motivational. And so that's not going to be running for a long time. That tube, that channel is going to, yes, yes. So that's it, guys. Between it's not your thing, and you try to make it your thing, and that's why we have so many negative YouTubers, because they don't want to do it the right way. They don't want to do it the right way. The right way is being, be yourself, be honest, right? And be you, okay? And as long as you be you, then you'll find your niche and you work at it, right? And I just want to look at some folks, and they think that YouTube is for them, so them say. Because at some point, when the stress sets in, your content is not contenting. Oh, Tara Grace is here. Thank you so much. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you. Happy Tuesday to you. You like me hat? Lovely hat, for real. Howdy, ma'am. Howdy, ma'am. I'm a cowboy. I'm happy you like my hat. I just said, let me just, put my hat on. Since I have my jeans coat on, let me just put my hat on, because not many people see me in a cowboy hat. As a matter of fact, I love cowboy clothing, the hat, the boots. I love it because I have about 10 pair of boots. I was boots me. Thank you so much. I like it. From long time. Yes. So when your content is not contenting, you're gonna have confusion. You're gonna have persons getting bitter, persons getting start to criticize other people's channel and start to have a war, an internal war in YouTube street. You know what I mean? That's it. So it's not for everybody, because I think when I started YouTube, I was like, yeah, it's a nice thing, nice, easy street. But not until I got into it, then I see all the other part of it that's coming in, right? And you have to be strong, because sometimes even you get comments from persons who watch you. If you don't mind show up, you just drop everything. Yeah. So you gotta be strong, you gotta be focused, you gotta be thick skin, and you have to be Opembe, big up. Hello, today I got you. Thank you so much. Opembe 254. Thank you so much for being here. You have to be thick skinned, yes, because sometimes I use some comment, it rattled you a little bit, yeah. But then again, you check, what's my focus? What is my aim? What I want to achieve? You can't make a comment stop you. You can't make it stop you. And look at it. Some people, when they get a certain comment, they start to diss people. So those are the attitude one should have on the YouTube street, because sometimes people make some comment to you, and the way you respond, you could change the dynamics, you could change the situation. Because I have had there was one person more than one, who commented on my YouTube in the chat, in the comment section, and I respond, but the way I did it, The person right now, the person is like, we're friends, yeah? Because I respond because what the person wanted me to do, like if it, talk about I am go against I am Marwan, you love Marwa and all them the stuff. And I answered the person. I said, I think it went something like this. Choices, everyone have a choice, yeah. And but I think I forget the way I worded it, but I didn't bash the person and anything like that. I just said choices, everyone have a choice and you're free to express your choice, and not because your choice and my choice is different, then we cannot be friends, something to that effect. And that person was like, oh, you asked for a comment, blah blah blah. And so I said, and if you're not comfortable, you don't have to. You could unsubscribe. It's free will. You don't. And that person never unsubscribed, and that person never come back. Person came back when I thought person had unsubscribed. I kind of didn't see any comment for a while. Then all of a sudden, the person started coming. Oh, Rupert, you're a nice man, Rupert. So that's how it is, guys. It's just the way we deal with issues. The way we deal with issues. That's why I say YouTube is not for everyone, because some people are too out of order. Some people too, the first thing they start cuss you back, cuss you out, and then we're gonna see how long that channel is going to progress, how long that channel is gonna be in on the YouTube stream. So there goes YouTube, not for everyone. And I said, you know, RN2 CEO, you're a seasoned YouTuber. I would like if you could just, if it's possible and at all, join us in studio so you could share. You could share your opinion, share your perspective on this particular title, because we want to help each one and point out some things. And then, at the end of it, I'm going to show you how, because of the stress and persons are not physically or mentally capable of doing the thing the right way, how they become negative in their channel and what is happening and all. I'm going to be getting into that at a later date. Yes. So RN2CEO, I'm going to put the link up here again. I would love for you if you could, if it's possible to hop in here and because we have young YouTuber here who would love to help, and you're a seasoned YouTuber, right? I'll put the link up here again and ask if you could join us in studio to go through that. Oh, Marie in the house. Big up, Marie Hoffman. Thank you so much, Marie. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. And sometimes as Marie always join, two things happen. Either when Marie joined, we have Alethea or Return Camly TV. So I'm going to see which one of them is going to be joining after Marie. Marie, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me check some. Yes, sorry. So RN2 CEO, if it's possible, join in. And I'm hoping that for the rest of the time, we got like a 22 or 25 more minutes left, that I have somebody to share their perspective. All right. Let me go a little further in the meantime. We talk about, since YouTube is not for everyone and how stressful can it be. Some people take out them stress. Two things. You say you won't have the camera on. Okay, no problem, no problem. Two things going to happen. When persons start to stress out, they start losing patience and tolerance. They start losing that. So anything they lash out at people, right? Look at, we have the great travel commander. He went to the village. He opened the village to YouTubers. People come from all over the world, and he opened YouTube and share and brought everybody in the spotlight in the spotlight of YouTube or on the street of YouTube. And he told them initially that, guys, this is what I can do. It's on you to do what you need to do. And persons didn't want to do the right thing. And so they become negative and start talking against him because they got burnt out, because Mauer give them 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers. And they are not on their own in a positive way continue to grow their channel. So they said, okay, Larry in the house. Bless up, Larry. Bless up, Larry. Thank you so much for being here always, Larry. You are one of my number one fan. Thank you so much. So they decide, okay, I am stressed about the whole thing. So let me join this gang. And when they joined this gang, they found out now that they start getting views. But along getting those views, there's so much controversy, and the entire arena became so toxic, right? So toxic, right? And as a result, it brings in a lot of chaos, a lot of name calling, a lot of court issues that is happening now. Because these people, because they are not, they're not true YouTubers. True YouTubers are YouTubers who develop a discipline. Me tell you, Alethea is gonna be here. I know as Murray come on, you know, Alethea or Cam Return Lee County TV will be in. Alethea, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Right? Let me see if I can get back to that train of thought I was trying to express. Right? So they become so negative, right? And doesn't exhibit the right principle and practices. Not being ethical, not being true, not being genuine, not being authentic. They chose to go the other way, and they start to get some crowd. But at some point, guys, at some point, they are going to run out of contents. They are going to run out of contents. So the stress start to grow more and more, and so they become so erratic in their behavior. They become so jealous. They become so I don't know, man. That they are not seeing things as it is. Rather than seeing the glass half full, they're seeing the glass half empty. So because of the negativity that's in their system, it produces negative bias and jealous utterances, right? So I'm going to read something here for you. I'm going to read something here. Let me read something here. So based on that, all you're going to hear from those people every day is cast and fighting against that one. Fight against this. Nothing substantial, nothing educational, nothing inspirational. It just, you know, going to and fro with all kind of stuff and vendetta and all of that. We're going to delve in the world of YouTube, exploring the highs and the lows of creating content. Murray, wake you up. I know, Murray. Thank you, Murray. I'm telling you, you're a trooper. Concrete, growing an audience are dealing with the pressures of constant uploads. That's also a big thing, yeah? From burnt out and anxiety to self-doubt and criticism, which I touched on that, right? We're going to examine the stresses that come with being a YouTuber, whether you're a seasoned creator or just starting out. This video is for everyone, right? YouTube is truly, and they make you wonder if YouTube is truly for everyone, right? So you're going to have the burnt out. Atar said, yes, I have been very annoyed with the negative content in Yabahan. Say, absolutely. Because those people, anything you're building, it should be built on positivity. That foundation being positive, and then it will last forever. And you're going to have no kind of problem. But because of greed and burnt out, because they cannot stick to discipline and the principle. So to be negative is easier to be negative. And it may initially looks like, okay, I'm getting by, I'm getting ahead. But what's going to happen in the long run? What's going to happen? Because it won't be sustainable. because anything that is built on lies, any building, any concept, anything at all built on lies is not sustainable. It may look like things are going, but deep down things don't go on. So you're gonna be running as one say helter skelter. You'll be creating havoc. You'll be telling lies. You'll be promulgating all kind of misconceptions and everything that is not right. All right, so we're gonna bring in RN2 CEO in here. All right, and let's bring you in here so we get on. RN2 CEO, welcome, welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, Sir Rupert, how are you? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, man, we are hearing you loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Yeah,
You-
I couldn't find my light in. I have one of those little lights and I can't find it. So
okay. You like me? You like make me hot, right?
yeah, I see you there, cowboy.
Yeah, Lord. Howdy, ma'am.
Yeah, cowboy.
Yes, yes. So we're talking is YouTube for everyone, and as I mentioned, it can be very stressful, and because of this stress, persons do a lot of things that is not right, is not the proper thing to do because of being burnt out, and it's easier. And you may not know much about Yabohanse, but I'm leading right back to that area where, because people don't want to do the right thing, it's easier to be negative because of the stress and because they cannot attain to the correct principle and discipline. So they rather go negative, but it's not sustainable. All right, you are a very seasoned YouTuber. Give us a perspective on based on our title.
Well, I tell you, YouTube, and thank you for having me. And hello to Sir Rupert, his lovely
Yeah,
wife, and of course the audience. And as always, you always bring such thought-provoking topics. And
you're
I'm
welcome.
telling you, like you're saying, you YouTube is not for everybody, and
Not
that is
everybody.
true. It is not for the faint of heart because it requires you to be really disciplined, especially trying to go to get to monetization. And so for me, I know you were on YouTube before me, you got monetized before me, you were just handling this YouTube thing like you made it look so easy.
That's a discipline, you know.
Yeah. So, the rest I'm like, okay, I've been on YouTube for years, but I never used it as or even thought about becoming a content creator because there's so many different ways you can use YouTube. So I said, okay, let me try this thing. And then, I started watching all the videos and people were talking about getting these 4,000 watch hours and the 1,000 subscribers. And then, oh my goodness, it became a thing. It became a thing, trying to be disciplined and figuring out, well, how often should I be on? Are people watching my
Mhm.
videos? And then I decided to they say do lives, and then started to do lives. And it can be tedious,
Right.
but what I've learned from it is that you have to be what consistent. Just you have to find out what works for you because
Hmm.
it can become stressful. And I know up until the last month of becoming monetized, I think I even text you a couple of times like, Sir Rupert, what does this mean? What
Yeah.
is going on here? Why are these hours? I'm losing hours. I'm doing more stuff. And yeah, I think it's also good to have a community of people, that a supportive community, because sometimes too it can get a little toxic from what I've found out.
Right.
So it's just I say have fun with it, but you do need to show up. YouTube is not over here just giving out money like that. You do have to show up, and that's why they set standards.
Okay. Yeah. Then it goes to, it can be stressful. So that is when persons they love it, but they cannot find the right footing and the discipline to maintain that discipline. So they rather take the easy way out, being negative, because they'll say gossip sells, negativity sells. So persons they go into that area. How sustainable is that, in your opinion, when person go negative and start to back and forth with other persons?
It's not, because even when, I saw that thing that was going on with what's the town called, Nabayense,
Yeah.
and and people coming against Mara, and they're saying this and that, and I think they were riding the wave of being negative, because negativity, being negative, it can spike maybe your viewership
Hmm.
a little bit, and you may think that you're going to show up in the feeds or the algorithm for a while, but after a while it doesn't, you're not able to sustain it. And even listening to some of the biggest YouTubers, they sometimes will, I was listening to this one gentleman, he has about 70,000 subscribers, and his thing, he was told that, well, you have the same people who are watching, and maybe you need to get a new audience. And he was told to go negative, start talking about the opposite of things, like, if the stock market isn't doing well, if homes aren't selling, all of that stuff. So he was told to go the negative route, and he said what happened, it did spike, he did
Yes.
get some new
Yeah.
subscribers,
Yeah.
but that was not his audience. Those people weren't his people. They weren't his type of clients, because there were some people who did business with him outside of YouTube. And the negativity just brought in new people who wanted to know what was happening. And they turned out to be, allegedly, according to him, more of a headache than what he was used to. So you have to decide uh, for yourself. Are you going to go negative, and can you sustain it? And is it even, I mean, it's just such bad energy anyway. But sometimes a little bit, it does work.
Yeah, it does. For a time, it does work, because when you because if you're just giving person the same food, bad food every day, bad energy, it's gonna come a time when persons get fed up. They need something new. You know what I mean? I've
Right.
seen it happen in Yabohanse. There was this particular guy who he was just negative on Marwa, negative, 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 and he found out that his thing spiked. But then again, persons, start to he started to lose viewership. Then he went away to do a little traveling, but he wasn't good at traveling because of his discipline, his mindset. He came
Mm.
back being negative. Now he ends up in the court. So that goes to show that negativity will spike, you will sell, but only for a time, because that platform is not built on truth and honesty.
Absolutely, I agree with you. And I think after a while, it's just to find your footing. When, for me, it was just my journey to the watch hours and all of that. I've had the subscribers, I had them way ahead of time. But it was like, okay, who is my audience? And I think, when we're doing this, we have to ask ourselves a lot of questions. And one of the questions is, why do you want to do a YouTube channel, right? Why do you want to do it? And what is the message you want to put out there? Who's your niche? um and what I love about YouTube, there are people here who are doing many different things, and that's what makes it so unique. And they may not be getting all the viewers right away, all the views right away, but after a while you can start picking up. So I would say, for people not to take it personal. It can be stressful. It also gets very stressful when you're trying to support everybody. The stress comes in, you're trying to watch everybody's um their lives or their videos, you're trying to comment, and you're trying to live your life all at the same time. It can take its toll. So
Mhm.
yeah, it can become stressful, and I think if you don't have a plan, you can get caught up and totally burn out, and then some people just walk away from their channels.
That is it. That is it. They're gonna walk away because, as I said, man, I would rather, to grow my channel being positive, just do the right thing. It may take a while, but it's growing steadily and growing with consistency, and the foundation is right, and it's gonna be sustainable over the long period of time, because you're gonna find more joy, more satisfaction to know you're doing the right thing. It's a longer road, but
Hmm.
and you're going to feel good because you're not doing things that's unethical, things that is you know, just be nice to people and do the right thing. Janet in house. Hey Janet, welcome Janet in the house. And Hotara Grace says, I agree, YouTube has its good and bad energy. Absolutely. But you but it's just for you to choose where you want to go. It's a choice. And
Absolutely.
it's a choice.
Yes, and one of the things I will say that I saw this in when I really started paying attention to YouTube. Don't go back and forth with people in the comments
Absolutely. I said earlier, you
because
know.
it's a trap that they're setting for you. There was a particular situation where, and especially too, you have to know if you're clear on the type of channel that you have. Let's say you're faith based, and then somebody may come in and say something, or they may have a different belief. One has to be rather careful because sometimes people will engage you in conversation,
Yeah.
and God forbid you say something and they may not like it, even if it's not something mean, even if you're just standing on what it is that you believe. And believe it or not, they can report you to YouTube. And I
Mhm.
saw that happen, and it was one of the wildest things I've ever seen. And I know the person was devastated by that because she didn't say anything. She just said what she believed. And the person felt that she should not voice her belief. It was wild.
Wow.
So, yeah, one has to be careful too about going back and forth because you may
Absolutely.
think some people have good intention when in fact they're just, they're just folks out there like that. So that's a whole nother story right there.
Story, right? Yeah, we have Marjorie, and hey Margie, big up Margie in New York. Thank you so much, Margie. Thank you so much for being here. Man, Hotara Gray said, what do you think about YouTubers or TikTokers who have committed suicide or been in prison? Do you think they substitute their values with the hunt for fame? You got a question?
What do I think about somebody
Is that, Hotara,
who
is that question for me or for my host, my guest? Sorry.
if they did that for fame?
Are you seeing? You can see the comment. Share.
No, because I'm on my phone.
Oh, let me. Is that for me, Hotaru, or for my guest? I could probably take a shot. What I want to see. The question is, that you can also have be privy to it. What do you think about YouTubers or TikTokers who have committed suicide or been imprisoned? Do you think they substituted their values with the hunt for fame?
If they're doing this, if they're doing it for fame by um taking themselves out, I don't know if someone would go that far. I would say that the stress of living your regular life, much less adding social media to it, we've seen a lot of things that has happened. And I think if somebody have other issues going on, they definitely need to seek the support. If from what I'm understanding, I'm hoping that they're not doing this to garner fame, because there's some people who are copycats, social media or no social media. They will try to get they want to be seen. And so I would hope they wouldn't choose to do that. And I can't speak on it because, like I said, I don't know of any particular case, or we might have seen, maybe you've seen that happening. But my thing is that
Yeah,
I would hope someone wouldn't try to do that just to gain fame. And
I,
that's why I focus on the positive and not the negative.
actually, I've seen that happen. You have seen, I've heard about it.
Hmm.
That name. And Hotar said, in other words, can YouTubing deteriorate one's value system or people join YouTube with existing debilitating characteristics? Yes. Yes, you're right. People do that. Because persons join, yeah, with a quick rich, the get quick rich mentality.
Or just to be seen. They just want to
Right.
be noticed. Yeah.
Right. And they do certain things. They'll do things that's unethical, illegal to
Hmm.
stuff for the fame and the money. So because It's alleged anyway.
Hmm.
I won't about talk about it's alleged. In the TikTok world, persons do things that's unethical, illegal things to make the money. So they kind of set out to make the money and by whatever means, whether it's
Or
illegal or
just, yeah, to get the views, and I
yeah.
guess the views do
So you're
it,
right.
it
Yes.
leads to money. And people are doing unsafe things. I saw one, I don't know if it was true. I just saw people doing
Yeah.
things that, like, why would you even try to do that? I guess to get views and clicks,
Yeah.
and that's, yeah. And then it turns out to be a disaster. So
Yeah.
yeah, there are people who may want to do that, but that's why I'm saying the biggest question is to ask yourself, why are you doing YouTube? Why is it important to you? Is it going to change the lives of other people for the better? Is it
Yeah.
adding anything to the planet? I mean, it's just like you're starting a business. You would go through those questions and try to find out your why.
Yeah.
So that's for me.
There's another question here. What are your thoughts on YouTube contributing to pretentious lifestyle or persona? Sometimes I think that YouTube kind of ease up on people, because some things I've seen people do on YouTube and say, and YouTube doesn't take a stand. I don't know if they're waiting for a certain time frame to put down the hammer, or something, because I've seen even I've seen in Yabohanse, right? Where persons they say a lot about Marwa. It's like they fame him, they and his family. They do some stuff, and you wonder, does what is YouTube doing anything at all to kind of to 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 what should I say? Are they doing anything to kind of regulate standards, and make people abide by standards? And you wonder, wow, people still doing these things and nothing being done. So I don't know if YouTube probably waiting until there is enough evidence to clamp down on people. I don't know.
They're
That
doing
could be
that. Yeah, they've done that. I'm sure. Um,
yes.
yeah, I'm sure about that.
So they
And
allow things to happen. They allow it to the country in terms of contributing by allowing things to happen until that day or that particular time. They could go back a year and they clamp down and set an example. Yeah. That's
yes,
my that's my thought.
I really believe that they do. And also, up to the individual, if you want to send a cease and desist, because you're gonna have to protect yourself too. Just
Yeah.
like in business, if somebody you feel they're defaming you or whatever they're doing, you can, and you choose to do that, you can. But for me, I'm not into this internet beef with people. I don't
Yeah.
want with them because they're sometimes it's not even worth it. And if they feel that you're being inappropriate, or if you're talking on topics that's considered touchy, I can't remember the word for it that they use on some sensitive topics, they can stop it. I've seen them demonetize state channels before because
Uh-huh.
the topic was quite sensitive. It was a high, I can't remember what they used. It was like it was a high visibility person that they were talking about, and they
Okay.
station. So yeah, they're onto it. I mean, it's you have to understand that YouTube is a search engine, and they're very smart, very sophisticated, and so sooner or later, if people are out there doing unethical things, sooner or
Yeah.
later,
Um,
them.
they
But
get
like,
cut. Yeah. Guys, remember to give a like up the thing as you come on, like it up, guys, like it up, share it, and I appreciate your comment and your questions, Hatara Grace. Really do, and big up to Alana too, he's a young YouTube. Alana too, are you still here? If you are here, just indicate if you're still here. I just want to here see you're here that I want to share something with you. So I mean, if you're here, just indicate. Yeah. So guys, sometimes this stress it make people do things in it. Make people do things when they want to reach certain goals, and they cannot attain that level because they're indisciplined and they come stress out, them just start to get bad at people, start to cuss out people and do wrong things. And they may even harm themselves. You know what I mean? They can't make it in life, they can't make it in this, make it in that. And rather than just do the right thing, they start to cuss out other YouTuber.
Yeah, like once again, we're saying that's the negative thing, and they think that it's gonna last, but it once again it doesn't. And then it's up to the viewer. Is that what the viewer wants? After a while. And two, I think a lot of people they want to go viral. They're just waiting for that video, that thing that's going to make them viral. And so once again, you will see that. For me, I just don't dwell in it. And I think for people who are listening now, if they're finding out, okay, it's stressful, what can we do or what can we tell them, Sir Rupert? What can you tell them, like, for this not to, for you not to become overwhelmed by YouTube and even to turn, to the negative side of things? How would you tell a up and coming YouTuber, what advice would you even give them?
Okay, it's good you said that. That's why I'd ask if Alana too is still here.
Mhm.
First of all, I would say, as I've read the book, Stephen Covey book, we say begin with the end in mind. Yeah,
Mm.
you have to
Yes.
have a positive focus, guys. It's not going to be today nor tomorrow I'll achieve this goal, right? There's a process, there's time involved, and within that process there are certain criterias, right? Like consistency. You have to be focused. Yeah, you have to be thick skin, right? You have to be knowledgeable about what you're doing. And being
Mhm.
when I say knowledgeable, you have to try and watch other YouTubers, watch other
Yes.
YouTube, yeah. And that's how you learn your craft. And just don't try to do everything overnight. Be open to learn and learn from the right person. Don't learn from the person who tell you you're gonna get rich quick. Because there are some YouTubers out there that tell you, okay, I handle your channel, you can get 5,000 views in a night. Don't don't think about the rich quick mentality or being successful overnight. Think of the process,
Yes.
the
Absolutely.
process. And process doesn't mean like one stage, it's an ongoing thing, a process. Level 1, level 2, or stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. And then you start to see the result. And don't figure that the results going to come in abundance. Sometimes it's a trickle down thing and you encourage you, and then you, because of that encouragement, you set your standards and you move on continually, move on with discipline, principle, being ethical, be genuine, and be truthful, be yourself, and have fun.
Absolutely.
And have fun.
And have fun with it and be yourself.
Be
Yes,
yourself.
absolutely. And people will think that, because for me, there's so much I dedicate at least an hour a week, sometimes maybe two, and I listen to some of the interviewers by some of the interviews by some of the larger ones here on YouTube, the content creators. Not that I want to emulate them, but then I listen, by me listening to them, there's certain, and I take notes, and there are
Mhm.
things that I'm learning. There's some people who are doing really well on YouTube because they built a platform that they're not so much worried about, the watch, the hours, and from the ad spend, although they have already qualified for all of that, but they use YouTube as a platform. It's a
Mhm.
platform for them to have other things like, passive income. Some of them, they use YouTube, they have the platform, and yeah, then they may have a book or an ebook or a course or something else that they do. So
Right.
there's strategic ways that you can use YouTube, this platform. You can still come on, still engage, still watch other things, follow some of the rules, because YouTube will give you hints in the back end of it. I may
Absolutely.
not have all the views that I want to have, but how I use it, it's strategic for me and what I do outside of YouTube. So people have to kind of figure it out for themselves on where, they want to go with it.
Yes, yes, for real, for real. And it just goes to show that person must have the right motive, the right reason for doing things, and just believe in yourself, and said, man, have fun. You're gonna make mistakes, but laugh, learn to laugh at your own self. Laugh at yourself. So when people laugh after you, effective because you don't laugh after yourself. You know what I mean? That's what I do. And man, it's a hard thing. And sometimes I feel like, man, I don't want to make a video. But then again, it's normal, it's natural, it's a natural
Mhm.
tendency. We're humans. Sometimes we don't feel like, but if we don't feel like, that's when we should feel like we feel like.
Yeah, you got to push a little bit more,
Push a
and
little
just
harder, right?
and make it for easy. Some people too, you have to be strategic. Like the long form content. There's a reason why you want to do your videos over 8 minutes. There's a reason why. Because when you become monetized, with the ads, when they place that on it. So I tell people, you don't have to, if you can't do the long 40 minutes or 1 hour, you try and do something, at least do something. And if you're editing, put your 2 4 minute videos to pieces together. That's your 8 minute. You upload that, you leave that there, and do your lives when you can, or just little things that I think people should spend some time trying to figure it out. Like, okay, this is what I want to do, this is what I can do, and just to leave it there, and then to gain the momentum. And then you will start to learn. You find other communities, but you have to be careful though, because at one point you can become very overwhelmed with all
Mhm.
of the information and misinformation.
Yeah.
So I think you just have to take it slow and easy, and do what's best for you.
Yes, yes, for real. As we reach this point, I'm going to segue a little bit into Yabohanse. Yeah, I think that Queen C Pinkston in the house. Welcome, Queen. Big up. Thank
Hi
you so much
Queen,
for
how are
being
you?
here. I was I'm of the opinion right now in Yabohanse is become a hot mess every day, and it's because of persons that don't know how to create contents, don't know how to create content, so they stick to the negative stuff. And every day is something different. And you know, uh, I was saying, man, that village is unique, right? Very unique village, and persons could make good progress, be successful. Stop looking on I am Mawar and look in yourself. What can I do to make myself in a positive way, make myself better? Because if you look at it right now, people want to travel to Yabahanse, international folks, yeah, because Marwa has put Yabahanse on the map. Persons from, you know, the region internationally would want to travel, go connect with nature, connect with the culture. Because even myself, as I did a video today and I talked about it, I'm from rural Jamaica, right? I'm used to, oh, Queen, love the hat. How do you do, ma'am? How do you do? Thank you so much, Queen. I'm from rural Jamaica, Silent Hill, to be precise, yes? Where I'm used to make a fire with 3 fire rock stone, go look wood, chop up wood, make fire, and I blow fire, and then you take your hat and fan fire. You cook outside, you have the goat, you have to look for the goat, cut grass, look wood, all of them something they walk barefoot, beat in a river, go river. We used to that. So when I saw that kind of lifestyle, I get so attached. I said, man, I would go love to experience it again. Because I kind of those days, they are good days to me. Because those days you were poor, but you never knew you were poor. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You enjoy it. And I would love to,
Enjoy nature.
yes, connect with nature, the culture. So I'm saying that these guys who down there, and I'm not going to call them name, them know who they know who them be, yeah. There are so many things they could sell about the village because it's unique. Mao has done put the village on the map, and people want to go see. Sell talk about the river, the natural resources. Go cook and show people how you cook maize, how you cook. What's the name? What the meal name? Somebody help me, Otar. What's the meal name? Ogali. And with the other one name again, you have Ogali and Ugali. And there's another food them have down there, chapati, right? Person want to
Wow, you
experience.
know them all.
Yeah, so watch it, right? Persons, I would like to go experience chapati or ugali. I don't know if one of them look like a fruiton caramel. I think a ugali look like fruiton caramel. You
Turn
got
cornmeal.
ugali. Yeah, but they use the maize and they're the corner cook. I think a turn caramel is a favorite thing. But you
Hmm.
like to experience the culture. You want to go see the indigenous stuff. You know what I mean? Chapati, yes, Queen. Thank you. Nice little rivers, like a stream. Person like go, you'd have the nice little farm. Show how you cook this, how you do this. Show how the history of the place. Okay, these the houses we used to have. Now we have transitioned from this to that to that to that. Person are interested. People want to go out barefooted. A lot of foreigners want to go out barefooted. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So those are things they should sell rather than a fight Mao and a tell lie and a take money from people to do if it cost Mao.
You
No.
know what? Maybe because they're not the thing, and the sad part of it, the thing that people would really want, they somehow can't see the beauty in it.
They
And
can.
maybe they're just, once again, I say, like I said before, some people, they just want the visibility. They
Yeah,
just want to
rich
be
rich
seen.
mentality. Mao
Yeah.
has this thing. So Mao take 10 years. They want Hotara said, yes, turn common is equivalent of Ugali. Yeah, man, that's yeah, because the same thing. One day, guys, I like turn cornmeal. I'm gonna make it on video one day. I'm gonna turn some cornmeal, make uno see how turn cornmeal do.
And
Yes.
you eat it, Rupert?
Oh Lord, whole heap. I just made it a couple weeks ago. I love turn cornmeal.
So what do you put in it?
Sometimes it'll just turn cornmeal.
Oh,
Sometimes I put like big bean. I put other stuff in it, but sometimes
really?
Tony I just eat the same way.
Oh, I know. I think in one of the islands they call it fungi. They put okra.
You could put
Okra.
okra, you could put saltfish, you could put anything in it, any kind of
Wow.
meat thing, But sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, because I just
I
love it.
think it's Antigua. Yeah, I learned it was
Yes, I
fungi.
just love it.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right, going with Nabayan say no. I hear what I'm going
Yeah,
on
so
this.
these are some of the things that they could do. So what happened now? Let's say I am doing videos on cooking. I'm doing videos on natural resources. I'm doing videos on landscape, on rivers, streams, history. I'm giving facts. Persons on the outskirts be watching you, and they get fascinated with these things. Yeah. So when they say, "Oh my God, I would love to experience that," who are they going to check for? The person that's doing it, yeah, because they already know you, they already know what you do, and they want to when they come, they want to see you. They maybe start sending you a donation because they love you. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah. So I was trying to tell these people, man, but what they're doing is they're keeping people away from the village. Hatara Grace, it would be so nice if Yabahanse found someone who would outline the ancient path traveled by ancestors to include slaves.
Wow.
Absolutely. The history. So you have different, set up a museum, something that persons want to come see where we were, the transition we made to this point and where we're going. Those are some of the ideas I try to share to these guys down there. But all them I do, this year take out the one woman, them are drunk, I drink, them a fight Mawa and the Mawa family. And the person outside
Wow.
filtering money. You know what I mean? And these are the things. So when you do that now, persons on the international landscape will see you. They start liking you, they start sending the money. They're going to send you money to fight against Mao. They send you donation because you're building something that they want to come and enjoy. So when they come to Yabahan, say, are you them come see? You know what I mean? These and the persons who in different, that is how they should build a community. But at this point, because of the indiscipline and the burnout because they have no content, they choose to be negative and they're driving people away from the village. Because if you have people coming to the village, there you go, you're going to provide economic economic or um, people economic become viable, right? Infrastructure, road, water, education, and health, and road and all them something that would be in place. Hatara said people in Yabahanse could help subscribers understand how to trace genealogy, make natural jewelry. Absolutely. That is the thing. Because them jewelry is so fascinating and antique. Those are the things they should do. I'm hoping that they're taking my word, because I said it in a
I'm
video.
hoping so too. I'm listening to you, and I'm hoping that a
Yes,
few people there will really tap into that, because that now
yes.
in itself would really put them on the map, and that will make that content creator
Crazy.
so much
Is it?
different. But then again, the jealousy and all that other stuff may
Yeah,
come into play. But
right.
hopefully somebody will be brave enough to do that.
Man, that is those simple ideas that they could use to generate economic independence, because right now, as far as I'm concerned, it seems to me that in terms of literacy, a lot of folks, haven't acquired a stand of literacy. There, some persons drop out of school, so they rather do this, do that, and they grab a camera now, and because of no kind of intelligence, they just let me do this, do that against. You know what I mean? But if they had the education system was on par, even 70%, persons would know how to reason. Persons know to have a rational view on stuff. Yeah, know to reason and to analyze. You know what I'm saying? But all they do is fight this. This a family, a fight against that family. This a wanna drunk, that they wanna beat. This a woman. All kind of different.
But
And,
you know what, Rupert? I'm not even seeing that in my feed. So
eh,
I don't know what's going on, if they're getting views, because I haven't seen much of them.
a pure drama down there. Every day. I had great hopes that the village would have aspired to move upward to civilization and order. You know, Lord
Yes.
of mercy. Everybody get up for something else. Queen said, just showing the unity of the village life in Africa. That is all. That is all. Yeah, that is all.
Well, I would hope all of this drama,
The drama.
they're able,
Yeah,
they're able to, just to deal with it. Hopefully, like I'm saying, somebody who would be able to really see the value that they could bring to the world, as a matter of fact, to the world stage. And YouTube is an amazing opportunity for them to do
absolutely,
just that. So yeah, thanks.
absolutely.
Thanks for having me, Sir Rupert.
You're so welcome, Cher. You're so welcome. I thank you so much
Yes.
for being here and your perspective. We really, really, really appreciate it. You have brought value to the dialogue, and God bless you. Thank you so
All
much.
right. Take care now. Good night.
All right, good. Yes, guys. So before we close, I just want to say that YouTube is not for everyone. You know what I mean? It's not for everyone, and the stress that comes with it. And because of this stress, persons want to get okay. Let me the rich quick mentality, and because of lack of education, so the jealousy, the hate, and the greed, they rather to do these things. But when they leave the golden path of building community, building village, building values, as we just discussed, and you guys made some very, very important point that can generate life, um, economical resources, natural, everything, health, roads, water, and light, because it's the community is being developed, right? Those persons who are in the arts, you know, creative arts. Those are smart things. I wish I could just put this in somebody's head and they stop fighting Mao and just do the right thing. It's time for Africa to unite. It's time. I don't know if Yabahanse is going to unite. I don't know, because the generation that's coming up, the what is seed that have been sown, it just feed into the brain of the younger ones. And once they get a camera, it's like Mawa is the enemy and his family. We want to change that. We love for that to be changed, and persons see community. Persons see Aristopat. I'm here, so Rupert. Respect every time. Big up to Aristopat. Big up to you. Thank you so much for joining the stream tonight. Guys, please like up the live. Please like it, like it, like it, like it, share it. And I want to say thank you guys so much. And thank you so much for being here. I have to, as a matter of fact, I have to get a number 12. I said number 12, a GoPro 12 camera. I have a 9, which I use, but I'm finding out now that there are little glitches with that. So I have to get a number. I said number 12, a GoPro 12 just came off my first live. Oh, thank you so much. Your first live. Wow. Big respect. I have to go watch it. I have to go watch it. So guys, I want to say it's 1 hour and 15 minutes, and I'm going to do an hour tonight as unexpected. And you guys are here. So I'm coming. I'm in new hat. Guys, tell me something. Me look better in the hat or without the hat? What do you think? Do I look better in the hat or without the hat? Let me know. I'm going to keep it off for a few minutes. Let me know in the chat. Do I look better with the hat or without the hat? Let me see in the chat. Those of you here, let me know. I won't feel bad at all, because it doesn't matter which way, I'm still who I am. You know what I mean? And I know you guys love me with hat or without hat. Do I look better in the hat or without the hat? Let me know. See your subscribers going up, good going. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Thank God for that. I have some real good, nice people who have supported me, subscribe, share, their thoughts. Watching this village with the big expectation, but very disappointed. Yeah, for real. Queen said, both ways, you're handsome. Thank you so much, Queen. Thank you so much, ma'am. Howdy, ma'am. Thank you so much. All right, guys. I saw the thing go. Thank you guys so much for being here. And please like, share, subscribe. And those of you who somehow will come across this channel on the rerun, on the replay, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Get me to 5,000. Get me to 5. Arista said, took a few days, everything. Wife is sick in hospital. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear. We pray for her recovery, and things will be better. As a matter of fact, we're going to pray for your wife right now, Arista, Pat. Gracious God and our Father, thank you for your goodness. Thank you for your love. Thank you, Lord. Your love for humanity, that your Son, Jesus Christ, who went to the cross, and the chastisement of our peace was upon him. By those stripes we are healed. Here we have our brother's wife, Aristopat, wife sick in a hospital. Thou art the great physician. You're a sympathizing Jesus. There's nothing that you can't do. You're the great physician. You speak the drooping heart to cheer. We hear your voice as you speak health. You speak wellness. Commit your daughter into your hand. Right now, Father, wherever she is, I pray your hand of healing, hallelujah, shall be upon her. Touch her, Lord God. At this very hour, we pray in the name of Jesus for a mighty touch, a healing touch, and she shall be well. We come against that sickness. We curse that sickness in the name of Jesus. And we pray that your daughter will be made whole and recover speedily. And the family will be rejoicing and say, thank you, God, for all that was done. To your name be glory. To your name be honor. We call it done in Jesus' name. Amen. God bless you, my brother. God bless you. God bless you. We claim healing for her in the name of Jesus. Just believe. All it takes is one to believe. One to believe. Thank you guys for being on this live tonight. Really appreciate the company. It's growing, God. More people coming on. Oh my God. Oh Lord Jesus. It's such a pain to leave when persons coming on. Oh, Queen said, my first ebook, Caregiving in the Spirit. Oh, you have a book, your first book. What I'll do, Queen, maybe, or which night you be available, I'll bring you on here so you can talk about your book. Or maybe we could talk about your book right now. Is that okay with you? We talk about your book if for briefly. We are I could do an hour and a half, another 15, 4, 11, 10 minutes. Yeah, they don't want me to go. So Queen, I'm gonna bring you in so you talk about your book. You talk about your book, all right? Yeah, since you're here, we're gonna give you a plug. Oh, you're eating. Oh, sorry. All right. We'll choose another night. And I'll come on Sunday night. The thing about it, my Sunday night, I might have. It's gonna be. I have a friend of mine in Jamaica. She's a police officer doing great things. I don't know if I could bring. I'm gonna have her Sunday night or another guest. I don't know. So it's I don't know how we're gonna do Sunday night as yet. But give and take whenever it's possible. We're gonna have you in to talk about your book, right? Okay. And guys, remember to my cousin book. Uh, I want you to. I put in my community page. Check my community page. My cousin book. She wrote her book on mental health. I forget the title. Through pain, something through pain, birth through. I forget it. Please check my community page, and please do purchase one of her books. I'm asking you. I'm begging you, please. I'm begging you, please. See it, please purchase one of my cousin books. Check out my community page. It's right there, and you on Amazon. The link is right there. It's not expensive, but support her. She has had go through mental illness. If you had watched that live that night, certainly you know what I'm talking about. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. God bless you real good. And it's 1:21. All right, let me go 9 more minutes, 8 more minutes, and then we close out. So it'll be an hour and a half. All right. Yes, check it out on my community page. And I want to say big up to I don't see my friends here tonight. They normally be on a Sunday night because tonight is an unusual night. That's why I'm dressed unusual. You know what I mean? Doreen Small. Yeah, big up to you. Ivan Cummins, big up. Mervis in the house. Oh my God. Thank you, Mervis, for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mitchy Boo in the house. Mitchy, John. Oh my God. Let me stop calling name because if I but everybody, you know whom I talk. You all know yourself. You've always been so good. You've always been so kind. Your support for this channel. And you know, we just love you, right? Thank you guys. And I said Rose Green, Janet Harris, my God. Carla. Let me stop calling him. You know yourself. Big up to you all, right? Big up to you all. Beautiful ladies. You've always been here. Thank you so much. May God bless you. May the peace of God surrounds you. And as we traverse through life and through time, that we may do so have a great peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? And it's so nice being here tonight to, the topic suggests, is YouTube for everyone? How stressful can it be? Very, very stressful. That's why we got to have a level head, a purpose, a heart, positive outlook on life. Keep the focus with consistency and the discipline. Then we can overcome. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Thanks to my wife, Kathy. The Tingo, you support me so well. And I really appreciate you, hon. Thanks to Janet in Albany, New Jersey, Fusey. RN2 CEOs, still thank you, RN2 CEO. Your contribution is invaluable. And Aristopat said, very good topic. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. And Alana 2, thank you so much. Alana 2 is a young YouTuber. RN2 CEO, could you give you a thing for me? Alana 2, he's a young YouTuber. I don't know if you could find his channel and paste it for me. He's a young YouTuber in Florida. Alana 2, and if I can, I don't know how to do it. Let me see here. Let me if I can. Alana 2, I don't know his channel. What is the name of it? Alana 2, if you're still here, just put what your channel is, and we'll try to to get you some subscribers. You're a young YouTuber. I don't know if, oh, maybe this is his channel. I had subscribed this. Hold on. That's his channel here. I find it. That's his channel right here. I have subscribed to him already. Yes, so guys, please subscribe to With God All Things Are Possible. Let me see how I can share it. Let me see how I can share it, guys. Give me a minute. Let me see if that is it. Give me a minute. Let's see here if that is it. Let's see here. Oh my God. Oh Lord, let's see. I'll go to the chat. Let's see. Let's see here. I think I can. I think I'm gonna share it now. Let's see if I can do it. Okay. I think I did it. Let me see. Okay. Okay. I think I did. That's his channel, guys. I don't know if I. All right. So please subscribe to his channel. Alana Sim. Yeah, yeah. I put it in there. Please do subscribe to his channel, guys, and give him some subscriber. He's a good person. I'm just looking at his channel here. I think I already subscribed to it. All right. So, guys, thank you so much. God bless you. See you in the next one. Have a great night, a great morning, a great afternoon. And if somehow you came across this channel for the first time, it may be morning, noon, or night, whenever, wherever. Please do like, subscribe, share, and also comment. Thank you so much. Oh, just subscribe. Bless up, Quincy Pinkston. You are the real deal. Thank you so much, guys. Show him some love. And oh, he's still here. Alana to oh yeah, we just put your channel up there and getting some subscription to you, sending love your way. Thank you so much, guys. Bless up, bless up, bless up to everyone. And may the peace of God that pass all human understanding keep your hearts and minds pure through Jesus Christ, our Lord. As I always say, in all thy ways, acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. See you in the next one. Bye for now.